With Bitcoin once again breaking all-time records, 81,100 is the number that came in today. What is next, and what could the price look like by the end of the year? It's not a time to fear the market, it is a time to be bullish. We'll be breaking down exactly what's going on, so make sure you hit the like and subscribe button if you want to stay ahead of the curve in this bull market. We got you covered right here on the 2Bit Crypto channel. With that being said, let's get into the video. So we will come back and look at the chart in a bit more detail. Currently, Bitcoin up 5% on the day. You can see this big wick candle up to 81,100. Absolutely monstrous move for Bitcoin. But what is coming? What's driving the narrative, and why is there a prediction of $300,000 in for Bitcoin? So let's talk a little bit about what's going on. Here is some very interesting liquidations and a couple of things to note here. We have seen a very even split between longs and shorts. What does this mean? You've got severe volatility. Market makers are doing what they can, but the shorts, unfortunately, taking the absolute brunt of this, and ultimately lots are being liquidated. This is why we're seeing such spikes in the market as traders try and jostle for what is the position. Now, many people believe that we're going to see a monumental run. Again, don't forget, January the 20th is Donald Trump's inauguration. We may see a little bit move towards that, but I think the real big move will come once he's in office and whether he delivers on those commitments that he did say. A couple of other things to remember. Look at this chart here. We are about to close the biggest weekly candle ever for Bitcoin. This is a big move, $12,000 move on Bitcoin in one single week. Yes, the US elections has spurred this on, but this is now starting to drive awareness. We are now starting to see social media as well as retail starting to get into the market. In fact, take a look at this. This is showing us that right now we are seeing a significant amount of searches for crypto and Bitcoin. This is good news. This brings the new retail investor in. That's why we're seeing such movement in these prices. The US election has absolutely driven that, and now retail is finally getting into the market. When you double that down with the fact that we got El Salvador that's now $200 million in profit, this is why we're getting into the world of institutional buying, but at the same time, countries getting involved as well. This is why Trump wants this huge US Bitcoin reserve, because this is the potential. Don't forget, El Salvador buy one Bitcoin every single day, irrespective of the price. This is very interesting indeed. And then this is why VanEck. We've talked a little bit about VanEck and why they predict this is going to be such a big move. In fact, Bitcoin's price to hit $300,000, VanEck CEO believes is a reasonable price target. The VanEck CEO Jan VanEck predicts Bitcoin will hit 300,000, calling a conservative estimate based on Bitcoin reaching half of gold's market cap. One thing to note, by the way, take a look at this. Today, Bitcoin actually broke over gold. There is more Bitcoin being held by BlackRock's ETF than gold right now, and that is a huge statement. In fact, Bitcoin becoming even more of a reserve asset, and this is why people now are truly believing we could see a huge monumental move. A lot of people predict 100,000 by the end of the year, or even a massive 300,000 into next year. Absolutely crazy to think about. And once again, if you've got retail coming in, you've got institutionals buying, and don't forget, more importantly, we have countries or sovereign states buying in. It's absolutely fantastic. But with all that being said, and I talked last week on my video update about what's happening to altcoins and not to sleep on it. Well, guess what? We saw a rally and we've seen it continue. Ethereum, Solana, Sui, and Aave are absolute key ones to look at on the back of a big Bitcoin push. And again, you only have to look and see what's been going on as to understand why they've started to move. Ethereum holding 3,200, Solana breaking $215 can only be the start of what's coming. Newbie traders may be contemplating that Bitcoin's rally has made it overvalued, but Bitwise CEO Hunter Horsley said in a post on X that Bitcoin is different. When Bitcoin price goes up, people view this as more likely that it will succeed and therefore becomes even more valuable. It's likely to go up further, Horsley explained. Now, I've said this a number of times, that Bitcoin reality is people will get into this when it's overpriced, but it's not overpriced to them. It's only overpriced to us that have been in the market when it was $15,000 and FTX tried to completely destroy the market. Many people will come in at 80,000, still looking for potential profits up to 100,000 and beyond. And you only have to take a look at what's going on with the Bitcoin price, and we'll take a look fully in detail at the charts. But this is what is playing out right now. A BTC breakout above many key levels, particularly the exponential moving average there at 73,077 and the simple moving average at an even lower rate of 66,000. This showing us that we are moving ahead of the market and ahead of potentially where the price analysis are. This is super bullish for Bitcoin and it's showing there is more to come. I want to show you just right now here on the 15-minute chart and give you a sentiment of where we are. This bottom that's come in now, building support on the lower time frames around 78,800 is establishing a potential floor. But watch out for the morning. This is the CME gap that we closed on Friday around 77,000. Don't be surprised if Bitcoin doesn't come down and retest this on the opening of the markets tomorrow. But if it does, I think it will be a very short-lived event and will just be another liquidation hunt that we've seen from market makers. What I would expect is to come down, retest this CME gap before absolutely exploding with humongous institutional buying. And I think we're going to see that. I think the ETFs are going to ramp up. I think the Asian markets are going to buy. And I think we're going to see another massive run. In fact, we could even see 85,000 by the end of this week. Let me know what you think. The bull market is absolutely in full flow. We definitely got a potential of a six-figure Bitcoin by the end of the year. And who knows where we're going to be at the end of this week. But let me know what you think about it all in the comments. Are you bullish on Bitcoin? Did you buy Bitcoin or are you waiting for the altcoin run? I'm always interested to know what you think. And if you want to trade and buy your favorite Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, do check out the link for MEXC. We're offering $8,000 worth of new user sign-up bonuses, as well as a 10% rebate for everybody who signs up and deposits and trades. Unfortunately, not available to anyone in the UK. But do check it out. And as always, drop a comment down below. We appreciate you. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. You want to be ahead of the market. We've got the alpha, technical analysis, brand new projects, and more right here on the 2Bit Crypto channel. As ever, everybody, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.